So less than a month later, the ship was torpedoed by accident. And the deal on that is there were two groups of ships traveling together. Each group has a carrier in the middle. One had the Wasp, one had the Hornet. So we were with the Hornet group, here's the Wasp group, and we're traveling, and we're like 7 miles apart going through. And we're all headed to an area which is called like Iron Bottom Sound. There were all these Japanese submarines lying in wait for whatever American ships were coming through. And the I-19 sees the Wasp in this group. And they're thinking, whoa, an aircraft carrier, big juicy target. And the practice was you would send out a spread of 6 torpedoes toward your target. And surely if you're sending a spread of 6, you would think you would hit. And indeed, 3 of those torpedoes did hit the Wasp. But the Japanese had such superior torpedoes. Our torpedoes really stunk. I don't know if you knew that. You know, they would go out and then turn around and come back and hit you. You know, I mean, they were that bad. And of course, the Navy bureaucracy, when the submarine captains would complain, oh, our torpedoes faulty? No, you know, kind of thing. And it took a while before they actually believed these poor submariners that, hello, you know, we got problems here. But at any rate, so their torpedoes were so good. So the 3 hit the Wasp. The other 3 were so good they kept going like the ever ready. They kept going and going. So they went all the way over to our group over here, several miles away. And so one of them hit the destroyer O'Brien, and she would end up sinking. And the other one hit us. It blew a hole 18 by 32 feet when we accidentally ran into it. So here we go. So the Wasp was scuttled that night, and the O'Brien bottom split open on October 19th, a little over a month later. The North Carolina lost 5 men, 23 were injured, and the ship went back to Pearl and was repaired in 21 days. I knew that the Wasp was torpedoed, so I went to my battle station right away, and I was sitting on top of Sky 2 before we got hit by the torpedo. One of the fire controlmen, Martineau, was the hairiest guy we ever saw. He was in the shower at the time. He was all soaked up, and when we got hit, he took off from the shower and was running up on the port side of the ship. And I am looking at him going by, and all I can see is hair and soap suds. No clothes on. He went into turret 1. That was his battle station. There was a fire in the magazine, so they flooded the magazine, and they abandoned turret 1. Here comes Martineau, still with no clothes on, but soap suds and running back down again. I was telling him about it afterwards. He said, well, it wasn't fun. I said, you weren't sitting where I was. That was Harold Smith.
That was Harold.
And Harold, oh, he was so funny.